morality and right and wrong cannot be affected by them. Who cares what they say? But here's where we get into the uncomfortable part. Because let me ask this scary question. Are you willing to break the law in order to be free? And most people, including myself a few years ago, would find that a very uncomfortable question because we have been trained to think that obedience to the law is a measure of whether you're a good person. Now, the law doesn't mean don't steal, don't kill, don't steal, don't murder, just those. It means don't have a fire hydrant the wrong height off the floor in your business establishment. And 50,000 other things that most of us have never even heard of. And yet, American people still believe that breaking the law is immoral by itself, even though they don't even know what the laws are that they're supposed to be obeying. Because they have been thoroughly indoctrinated into the notion that the law, which is scribbles from politicians, I would say scribbles from average people, but politicians aren't average people. They're not that high. They're very far beneath average, and yet most people do their scribbles, their official scribbles. They go through all these pseudo-religious political rituals in their big grandiose halls to do these scribbles. Most people view them as moral decrees from on high, that it is evil to disobey. And that is the mindset that has to be broken if we are ever going to be free. So I realize a lot of people focus on how do we get the politicians to write down that we're allowed to be free. They're not going to, and we don't need them to. But what should we be doing instead? Again, this is an uncomfortable thing for people to hear who have been trained into authoritarianism, as I was, and I think we all were at some point. What we should be doing is finding ways to undermine the system, to circumvent the system, to disobey. To disobey and to resist the system without their permission. Yes, it is illegal. Freedom is always illegal. It was illegal to smuggle slaves out of the South, and I'm really glad people dared to do it. It was illegal to hide Jews from the Nazi killing machines, and I'm really glad some people realize that legality doesn't matter, morality does.